You've turned on to Rykerroad.
Dax is one of those guys that he fits all of the categories for me, and then he also surprises me on how he does things. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Dax is, I mean, the first exposure that I had to him on the channel, I believe, was the Grinch. Thing that when Devin was actually on that reaction, and that's actually one of the reactions that I think that we laughed the hardest before Hypa showed up.
Yeah.
You know, so like, that was the first exposure, and then getting into his freestyles, and then out of nowhere, Dear Alcohol, and Dear God, and like all of these really intense songs. And I love Dax's boldness, not only in his faith, but also in how just strong that he stands in mental health, and the way that he's always pushing things, whether it's on Twitter or it's like, no, dude, like something good's gonna happen for you today, or like he's pushing that positivity while still being real. So I'm very interested as to what Catch the Rain means. Let's just go ahead and let's dive into this.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metal head.
And we're brothers that react to shit. So let's do that. Tonight we have Dax Catch the Rain official music video. Let's get into this.
And I did discover that the video actually has captions, so we're going to use those instead.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Every day I pray that all this pain will go away. I hold my faith and trust that God's gonna lead the way. I know I'll make it through the storm and through the rain. And I won't break until I see a brighter day.
Ooh.
I'm already in love with this hook.
Ooh. Okay, let me hear that again. Let's go.
I'll make it through the storm and through the rain. And I won't break until I see a brighter day.
The pain never goes away. I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't get it back, so when I
All right, so this is what we're doing.
I'm obsessed with time.
And I can't get it back.
All right, let's go.
The pain never goes away. I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't get it back, so when I catch my hand, it's only half the weight. I smile on Saturdays, the weekends when I strengthen and deactivate. And then Monday comes around and I relive the same. This cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain. It's war when I'm in the booth. Just me inside a room, and this liquor always tells the truth. Got my phone inside.
This liquor always tells the truth. And I love the how it had in the parentheses where I smile on Saturdays, but it's Saturday.
Yeah, right,
okay, dude, this is all right.
Okay, let's get back into this.
But I can't seem to catch the rain. It's war when I'm in the booth. Just me inside a room, and this liquor always tells the truth. Got my phone inside my hand, but I turned off my notifications, cause the sight of one could fuck around and change my mood. I hit record. My life's melodic pain they've never heard before. They get addicted to that sound, and then I make them more. And now I understand why they say when it rains it pours. Don't wanna live my life inside this cage. I'm stuck in retrograde. As history repeats itself, I seclude myself and ask for space. I think I'm planted in the storm, but I can't catch the rain. Cover up a master pain. I think I got it. The pain never goes away. I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't.
Oh shit, it's like the hook.
It's only half the weight. I smile on Saturdays, the weekends when I strengthen and deactivate. And then Monday comes around and I relive the same. This cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain. Cause I'm having trouble getting used to me. Cause I remember how it used to be. I meet new people.
Okay. All right, I want to hear that again. Let's go.
Yeah.
The same, this cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain. Cause I'm having trouble getting used to me. Cause I remember how it used to be. I meet new people every day, and you see, usually I don't know if they like me or they motherfucking using me. And that's why I'm just closed off and antisocial. In and out of conversations, I'm compensating. My music's my excuse to say I'm vocal. My greatest hits are my worst times compiled. I bottled up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fatality. My greatest hits are my worst times. Oh my god, dude, this is
fire.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is maybe one of his best so far. Just as a whole, like not focusing on just like alcohol or talking to God or whatever. Like in a sense, like just as a whole in general about him in a way almost.
Yeah, I kind of almost like I don't think that he meant to do this, but like with how it's working, this almost kind of feels like it's a darker, almost like continuation of depression. Like that's kind of what I'm getting here, you know, because it's just that's more so focusing on himself rather than, like you were saying, like calling out to God or like you know, talking about his ailments. It's more so just how he's dealing with everything.
Yeah,
and there's so many things in this already that resonate so much.
Yeah.
Like this is intense, dude, and just protect Dax at all costs, dude. Just, man.
All right, well, let's get back into this and see if we can finish it.
Let's do it.
All right.
And that's why I'm just closed off and antisocial. In and out of conversations, I'm compensating. My music's my excuse to say I'm vocal. My greatest hits are my worst times compiled. I bottled up and shared to the world, and that's what made them global. And that's the fucked up part. Popping prescriptions while giving vivid descriptions to people who clap and listen while you stuck inside a prison. Slave to the algorithm. Cope with the mechanisms like liquor and chasing women, but that's what they want. Then you wake up and it's all over. Life is nothing but a vapor. Once you blink, you're older. Your heart gets
God damn.
God,
and then your heart gets colder is what he's about to say. So
that's
okay.
I can't remember what verse that is, but that's actually a Bible verse, is that life is a vapor.
Really?
I'm like 90% positive. If anybody knows the verse, drop it below. But yeah, but life is a vapor. It's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Let's get back into this. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for pausing and rewinding so much, guys.
with the mechanisms like liquor and chasing women, but that's what they want. Then you wake up and it's all over. Life is nothing but a vapor. Once you blink, you're older. Your heart gets colder. They meddle in your mind, the system you gave your whole lifetime implodes and starts to corrode you. You looking over your shoulder, thinking how you supposed to get through this life while being sober. You lose composure, get to drinking for the closure, then you right back in the cycle where those motherfuckers want you safe. The pain never goes away. I suppress these feelings in my chest, then they move up to my neck and decapitate. I'm obsessed with time. I know I can't get it back, so when I catch my hand, it's only half the weight. I smile on Saturdays, the weekends when I strengthen and deactivate. And then Monday comes around and I relive the same. This cycle is a storm I chase, but I can't seem to catch the rain. Dear God, please burn every bridge that leads my life back to pain.
Wow.
You know, I'm wondering like how real this was for him as far as like the scenario on screen.
Yeah.
You know, I obviously I don't recall Dax being in any type of like accident or, you know, anything like that. So I don't think it was him personally.
Yeah. Maybe
it's just inspiration from people's stories that he knows. Maybe it was from something like if he was going to AA meetings or something like that. Like,
could be.
You know, it could be anything. So guys, if you guys do know, let us know, because
Please.
not that I'm confused, but I'm a little confused at it being like not him. Like it couldn't have been him, I don't think. But either way, all that aside, he just brought it, man. Like it's the fact that lyrically he's always so strong and so big when he raps or sings or performs whatever he might be doing, but and the fact that he can always bring something like this and be meaningful and you know, like kind of hit you in the feels. That says something when you can have hard bars but still do things like that.
Yeah.
That is real talent. That is that's a real lyricist, in my opinion. So
For sure.
this was amazing, spot on with everything.
Well, you know, it's interesting because even the podcast that we recorded this week, it'll either be out soon or it's already out by the time that this video goes up. But we, you know, talked about how important lyrics are, and you know, it was just our favorite lyrics, you know. And with this, man, like I know for a fact that, you know, it's like when I go into a Dax song is that, you know, you never know what's going to happen exactly. You know, it's like, because I mean, you know, jumping into depression where it's like, oh, this is a take on the Truman Show. All right, cool. Like, you know, this is like he's explaining it this way. And then, you know, when we go into To Be a Man, like that was just, you know, gut wrenching in every single way, but it was something that needed to be said.
Yeah.
And when it comes to this, man, it's just, I'm I'm blown away by, again, the language that he uses and you know, the articulation of words and everything in this, because I know that Dax is extremely good at rhyming, and the things that he rhymes and that he does, all the words hold weight. Like, and it's, you know, it's, you know, because it's kind of that idea that, you know, if anybody else were to try to rap this, I don't know how well it would come across.
Right.
Like, you can just tell that it pours out of him, and I love it when Dax is vulnerable, because I think that it puts me personally into a place where, you know, it's like when I'm in my car by myself, or if I'm listening to this, you know, in my headphones or anything like that, it's something that I can kind of stop, you know, maybe have a good cry, or just, you know, like soak it in, where, you know, because face it, man, like, you know, we're all dealing with shit, and, you know, it's the fact that it's like, it's nice to know that somebody can be ultra specific about what they're going through, and you can relate to it in every way, or a majority of ways. So Dax, I don't know if you're going to watch this reaction. You've watched some before, but if you've made it this far, number one, thank you for making the song, and thank you for being here and just giving us some very real stuff to meditate on. This is something that I think people need to definitely embrace and think about, for sure, man. So,
guys, I'm not going to do a funny remember on this one. It's too serious. So if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch us two idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see anything else. We'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.